a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Nissan Stadium, the home of the Titans here in Nashville, Tennessee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They were not going to catch him that time. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On the run, it's Cook. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Stand out of the air with one hand.
Wow, pretty impressive. I mean, it only picked up a few yards and didn't quite get the first down. But, man, this guy putting on a display of how to catch the football with one hand.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's second down. to pass. It's Daniels. He fires it down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Back to throw again. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
In college football, the option. What's even more dangerous as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And the pass is incomplete. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Design quarterback run. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Watkins. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Receiver makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Booker gets Vanderbilt on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball under the 28.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
first down here for this offense. They'll run it here.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Commodores churn out another first down. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him on the blitz.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot, getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First down. We're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. McElrath seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First and 10 play coming up. Back in motion now. Here comes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Daniels. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Did he get there on the ground? Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
It's a wide receiver screen. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. To throw, it's Simmons. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense was moving well, but two completion sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. To throw, it's Simmons. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. But wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Over the middle, it's Sampson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Commodores will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's when they start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Rebels. A huge defensive score.
Now, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Daniels. It's a quick route.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. A quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Commodores come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Breaks into the clear. Fights off a defender. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Commodores with 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Commodores will look to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The sure hands. It's Cook. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. Cook near the sticks. It's Cook. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Pass caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Here's the second down play. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Sampson. Finally make the stop right near midfield. First down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone.
And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To the air, it's Daniels. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Commodores look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Pass block. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Lacey. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To the air, it's Simmons. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left, pass caught, and we're able to get him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
So now it's third and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it, no problem. That puts him in the lead the final couple of minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pitch made on the left side, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
And the ball's incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll scramble for a first down and, importantly, get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
The pass is incomplete. Dropped the first down attempt. They're across the middle.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Trying the run, it's Clark. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Commodores. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And the Rebels are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.